Okay, this is 7.4b, complex fractions in elementary algebra. And we are ready for example 4. So I'm going to shut this down while I put that problem on the board. So I think the easiest way to do this one is with the LCD method because it's got more than one fraction in the numerator and more than one fraction in the denominator. So I find the LCD, the least common denominator. So if I look at all of these fractions. Now when I say all of these, I'm talking this fraction, this one, this one, this one, and this one. What is the smallest number that all of these will go into? Well, 1 goes into anything, so we don't care. Smallest number x goes into is x. But x squared, the smallest number it goes into is itself, which is x squared. So x will go into x squared and x squared will go into it. So x squared is my least common denominator. So I'm going to multiply my top by x squared and my bottom by x squared. So let's distribute along here. So x squared times 1 is x squared. 4x squared over x squared over x squared times 1 is x squared. X squared times 1 over x is x squared over x minus 6x squared over x squared. Okay, so let me stop for a second and tell you the reason that we multiply by the least common denominator, by the x squared, is because it eliminates the fractions on the top and it eliminates the fractions on the bottom. Okay, that's why we do it, because look, this already is not a fraction, so let's go ahead and write that, x squared. And here, I mean, it doesn't necessarily always eliminate the fraction. I guess I should say it simplifies it. In this one, it's going to eliminate the fraction, because x squared over x squared cancels, right? So our top is just x minus 4 now. Okay? Fractions went away. This one has nothing there, so it stays. This one, I can cancel this x with one of these. This one, 6, and my x squareds cancel. So see, my fractions completely disappeared here, right? And that's a good thing. Alright, so now what I can do is I can look at this and say, oh yeah, I remember a few lessons back. Difference of 2 squares. In the bottom. Oh yeah, I remember that. It factors into 2 binomials. 3 times 2 is 6. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1, which is what I wanted there. Now I can go cancel, cancel, and my answer is x minus 2 over x minus 3. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the lecture. Example number 5 is using the Fibonacci sequence, which we're going to skip that. So if you see any that look like that in the homework, specifically 27 and 28, go ahead and skip those. I don't know if I even assigned them. But I think that you'll be okay with most of these. I want to look at number 26 in the problem set, just because I think that that one might throw you somewhat. So let's go ahead and try that one. Okay, so this is number 26. So again, we have multiple fractions here, so we're going to use the LCD. So this is a 1, and this is a 1. So if I look at my least common denominators in all of these, I find out my least common is a plus 1. So I'm going to multiply this whole thing by a plus 1, and this one times a plus 1. So when I do this, I'm going to get 2a plus 1 over a plus 1. I'm not going to actually multiply them, distribute it. I'm just going to write them like this for right now. Okay. And then this will be 3 times a plus 1 over a plus 1 plus 4 times a plus 1. Okay, so that and that will cancel. That and that will cancel, leaving us with 2 plus, let's distribute that, 3a plus 3 over 3 plus, distribute, 4a plus 4. Alright, so add those together and we get 5 plus 3a over 7. 3 plus 4 plus 4a. And that ends up being your answer then. Alright, so just real quickly look at 29 through 32. And, well, let's just jump at number 30 there. It's just asking you to make a list there. So, for example, it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, and the reciprocal of that, okay, is 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 3, 1 over 4. So we just replaced whatever number here in the bottom there. And then they say quotient, which is 1 over x divided by x. So for 1/2, you would take this column, which is 1/2, over this column, whatever the x is. In this case, it's 2. Okay? And then you would figure it out because, you don't want to leave it like that. So 1/2 divided by 2 is 1/2 times, flip the bottom over, equals 1/4. So that's what they want in this blank here. And then the last one, they're saying take whatever x is and square it, and you get 4. So they're just wanting you to fill in those tables there. So anyway, that's it for exercise 7.4.